Some of the stuff you all may have covered. Don't use an objective. I've always found objectives are like my objective to get a job. So don't use an objective. Just go right into the summary. Stay away from words like senior professional with over 25 years of experience. We don't want that. We want you to focus on right off the bat what your strengths are. So Craig, you would be a communications specialist. Start with the real estate that you want to see. And Cynthia and I talked about this a little bit too. Make sure whatever you want, the further up the resume, the more important. Don't anything. I've had to read 125 resumes, and it's crazy. It's a lot of work, and honestly, you're gonna take shortcuts. Remember, the brain takes shortcuts. You're gonna look for shortcuts, and you're gonna starting to look for keywords or specific things just to start to filter it out. And you don't want to do that. So always think, what is the wow factor, and keep that towards the front top of your resume. You want to suck them in, and you want them to go on to read page 2. Don't use long sentences. These can be hard to follow and lose the reader's interest. Also, let's face it, within the year of TikTok, people do not write long sentences. And I thought this was interesting. I left it in there, semicolons. They indicate your sentence is too long, and apparently semicolons can age you because the kids don't know how to use them. And when I say kids, I should just say youngers. So stay away from semicolons. Some of this stuff just amazes me because it shouldn't be, but it is.
Adults don't know how to use them either.
I'm sorry?
As someone who I write all the time, adults don't know how to use them either.
Yeah.
Semicolons, I can assure you. I'm
probably guilty of that too. Get to the point and list them early. Again, that's what I was saying. Don't use formal, loyal like phrases, including but not limited to. Just get right to make it as short and as impactful and direct as possible, and get those keywords in there and get them in there early and wow them. Employees want to see what you did when and where, so don't make them go looking. They'll go to the next resume. And mention how you learned something new in each role that you've had and want to continue learning. Give examples of recent training, webinar. This counteracts the notions that you are older candidate who is set in his or her ways and will just tell the team how to do everything. Again, that's a stereotype, but we want to nip them in the bud. So technology should be early on your resume, especially because we don't want to give them any ammo.